Mega Wars, YouTube land, Son Seaberg, boom blah. Wanted to mention a few things earlier. We weren't really talking about too much. One of them referring to one of my favorite snacks here, gummy bears. I wanted to ask a question to all of you so I can see. I know I keep holding stuff up to the camera. It might be backwards when you guys see it. 3 grams protein, blah blah blah. 3.5 servings. It's like, yeah. Is this dirty? This is dirty. I probably should stop eating it. Doesn't matter how much protein in it, you know. What matters is the corn syrup. Is it dirty? Does the corn syrup make it dirty? What constitutes a dirty food? Seriously. Cereal, sleep. What makes a clean food? Yo, check out my turkey. Is this clean? It's a sweet potato if you can't tell. Is that clean? Looks pretty friggin' dirty to me. Basically, the point I am trying to make is, just think about it. Are you gonna sit around eating gummy bears all day long? Am I gonna sit around eating gummy bears all? I would love to. Dude, honestly, if I could eat gummy bears every single day of my life, all the time, and just reap the benefits of looking awesome from gummy bears, hell yeah, I would. I can. If, I fit it in. I don't recommend it. I don't do it. So I can get away with it. Especially on my carb up. Was the other thing I was gonna say. Carb up's going great, by the way. Started up. Had one of them there. A shake and whatnot. You guys like your shake with milk? Let me know. Do you like your shake with milk or not? Water? Anything else? Give me some good ideas. You know, some people like coconut milk, stuff like that. I like regular milk. I use 1%. For those of you who don't know, 1%. I might try a little fat, but pushing it. I was the whole milk king when I was a teenager. I would drink like 3 gallons a week, 4 gallons a week. Forget about it. So, clean, dirty food. Like I said, this is my carb up, so I'm gonna eat a ton of carbs. I may eat anywhere from 800 to 1200 carbohydrates and not feel bad about it within the next 24 to 48 hours. It's gonna be delicious times. I should probably deplete a bit more. I definitely would make other people deplete a lot more. So clean versus dirty. What I'm gonna say is, there's a cool nutrition ninja I came across on those intro webs that I'm surfing on the daily, and that would be like, I can't even do this. I'm not even gonna try to do that accent. You know, guys. Mr. Alan Aragon, Super Ninja. I am subscribed to your, I'm subscribed to your AARR, by the way. If you guys get the chance, subscribe to AARR, Alan Aragon Research Review. Awesome information. Always cites resources, links to study, stuff like that. But anyways, besides pumping your website, I was gonna pump your article, the clean versus dirty, I think it's the low down on dirty foods or something like that. I forget the name. I've read it probably 2 or 3 times. But yeah, I'm gonna link that below. If you guys don't understand this whole clean dirty business, especially for you folk on YouTube who are watching this right now, who have a fitness channel, who tend to talk out of your ass, please, just read that. Don't think you're that much smarter for it. Just read it and absorb it and go with it. If you really want to be intelligent, you don't have to repeat everything that you hear, everything you do, and everything you read. Because eventually it will just come up in conversation. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm not going to get into all that. Water? Water, please. Delicious. High fructose corn syrup was something I wanted to mention. I went on a little high fructose crusade back when? Last August or September. Reasons being unknown. No, the reason was actually that I went into a little paleo-tard phase and took it upon myself to try to go paleo. That was then, this is now. I don't think I would ever go paleo again. Don't get me wrong, some of the things I really started to emphasize in my life a little bit more was just some of the base foods. I always knew these foods were good and that I should have a healthier eating situation, but getting into that whole scene definitely made me just create the base foods that I recommend to everyone, which I told you guys, it's not because of paleo, but that's just something that was reinforced because of that whole scene. And that's just eating meat, nuts, fruits, vegetables, and eggs. Some of those cats are pretty extreme. They only do the nuts and all that, and they have their reasons and all that stuff. But we're not here to talk about that today. High fructose corn syrup is something you might want to look for in all of your foods, but it's not something you should be scared of. Do not be scared of high fructose corn syrup. Why? Well, it's not your enemy. It's not your friend. It might not even know you or like you. But you should probably know and like high fructose corn syrup to a degree. All you have to worry about really is not overdoing it. Like when it comes to topics like high fructose corn syrup, and actually maybe I'll link you guys this video, Ian's video, Alan's video. It's quality information. Nice little combo they had. Anything can be toxic. If I have 2 gallons of this, I'm pretty active, so maybe a little bit more, I could die. This is part of the essence of life right here. This is water. So anything to a degree can be potentially toxic. You know, just because there's cyanide in your multivitamin doesn't mean that it kills you, right? Just means it's in there. That's a whole nother video I want to talk about at some point, but we'll get into that as well at another time. So really, the research, what the research shows from everything I have seen, is that high fructose corn syrup is fine, within reason. The studies that you link on the rats are relative. Your metabolism works different than a rat's metabolism. So when it comes to stuff like this, you really should try to stay away from using those studies or citing those types of studies for evidence and information. Same thing, as far as getting fat, that's not going to make you fat, but if you have too much of anything, sugar, fat, gonna make you fat. Too many calories overall will make you fat. You want to lose fat, cut it back. Cut it down below your resting metabolic rate. You don't know your resting metabolic rate? I'm going to make another video on all that stuff as well. I know, it's a very confusing world, so many things. Just try to moderate everything you do. If you're overweight, cut it back. Simple as that, try to cut it back. This isn't the fat loss video, but we'll go over that at some point too. All kinds of things I want to talk about. Not enough time in this world to read as much as I want to read, to do as much as I want to do with everyone, and to talk to you guys as much as I want to talk to you. But we'll try. We'll do our best. And as much as I want to train. Training sucks. Training really does suck. Don't be fooled by everyone who's like, dude, I love working out. It's awesome. Because you know what? It's awesome afterwards. It's awesome talking about it. It's not so awesome when you're suffering through it. Talking about suffering, fantastic. Humorous. going through is so... I want to put something right here. It says, if you talk like this, you're probably an idiot. You should probably stop talking like this and putting so much extra effort into the English language or whatever language that you speak. Because if you're talking like this, and this is how you talk, that sucks for you. Because most people won't care if they don't understand what you're saying. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Last thing I want to say, I want to give a shout out to John Oates, Hollywood, Cage. I think that's what it's called, right? The Cage. Good job. It's a lot of shit going down in there. A lot of dumbass people being called out like they should be. Call me out. Go ahead. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Also, no bullshit bodybuilding. You guys are awesome. Doing great. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'll try to give more shout outs, I guess, in the future. And give everyone credit where credit is deserved. Thanks for watching, guys. As always.